Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we are finally here in Gualasam, and not only that, but we did go and meet up with Maester Seymour. Seems like he is trying to do some sort of marriage thing with Yuna, but for right now, we are going to start moving off into where the Farplanes is going to be. Now, we already kind of learned a little bit about what the Farplanes is going to be within this location here, and now kind of giving it like somewhat of like a brief synopsis of what the Farplanes is that I guess like if you have like a relative or somebody that like passes away, they normally show up here in the Farplanes. And for example, like for Waka, I think his brother, right, is the one that actually went and passed away, and we're gonna be meeting up with Chapu there. And now, unfortunately, he cannot really go and really go out of his way to do any type of speaking or anything of that type of nature at all, because he is a ghost. Since the Farplanes is kind of dealing with different type of spirits and other things that are happening, but when you go and talk to Waka and also see Chapu, he will also go and boost up your Brotherhood sword. The same type of sword that we went and got at the very beginning when we were in our way of what B said was happening. And there is going to be some really cool things that should be getting boosted up with the Brotherhood sword. But yeah, so there's the Brotherhood sword before it's going to get all boosted up. But we'll see what is going to happen within there. And can't wait till we go and start hopefully using that when we start reaching off into the Thunder Plains, which that is going to be another area that we are going to have to go and reach off into within our way of this episode. Now, after all of this type of Farplane stuff and all of the other things that are going to be happening within this episode, we are going to be able to go and return back here to this exact same spot, to the Farplanes, and there is going to be an item for I don't know if it's like for Lulu or something, but there is going to be something known as the Venus Crest, which we can be able to go and pick that up and see what that's going to be happening from there.
What? You're not going either?
So it seems like Riku is not going to be going and showing up here within to the Farplanes.
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Well, anyways, let's just go and head up into the area there. So both Orin and Riku are just going to kind of sit this one out here for now. But within the two videos for today, not only are we going to just be doing out here with Final Fantasy X, but we're also, of course, going to be going and jumping into some more of what Super Mario Bros. Wonder Co-op is going to be happening. And yes, I know it seems a little bit weird because I am kind of not really going out of my way to specify about with Yokai Watch 3. But if you guys haven't went and seen on Twitter, I did go and let you guys know about, well, from happening from there is that, well, it seems that unfortunately the game that I was originally playing off with Yokai Watch during my previous type of series that was going on within Yokai Watch 3, the actual emulator itself that I have to go and play off of it is not really allowing me to go and do the fishing mechanics at all. And there is a actual fishing type of mainline story that is supposed to go on with Nate, and unfortunately I cannot go and continue onwards with Nate's story. And that's going to be a big mess up there. Now, I'm pretty certain that I think even if I go and jump into Haley Ann's story as well, that's going to probably have to go and deal with some sort of fishing aspect as well within there. So we'll kind of be running into two different problems. So even if there wasn't any type of like fishing mechanic there, I would still be hopefully able to go and continue onwards with Haley Ann's story, but I'm pretty certain that, well, I can't really go and get myself escaped from that type of mini game, well, for that type of area for right now.
But it got me worried that...
But there's Yuna's relatives there, or the family that Yuna has, which we will be going and seeing them in a quick second. But for right now, we're all about within Chapu, and that's exactly what I want to go and see what is going to be happening with the, well, within this guy here. But yeah, I had to go and pay out like, what was it, like almost close to like $700. I am not even joking you. Yokai Watch 3 is one of the most expensive 3DS games by far. And I was really hoping that I wasn't going to be going out of my way to spend out almost like $700 on Yokai Watch 3, but it had to happen. You know, we're trying to well, for right now, we're trying to at least get everything of all the different Let's Plays all completely finished at this point in time on the channel, because there's not really too many other different series left, because currently right now we are doing Final Fantasy X right now. We are doing, well, yeah, I believe we're just jumping into Yokai Watch 3 currently, because Nova Hoenn got absolutely destroyed by Within Blue, which we couldn't really go and continue onwards there from that. What else do we have? We have Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the Switch, the last of the solo commentary series that is going to be happening within our channel. Now, I will still be doing co-op Let's Play, so me and Kevin are still going to be doing our own thing, so that won't be going anywhere anytime soon, but it's just that the solo series is going to be something that is going to kind of disappear from the channel for the time being, and everything's going to get more meant for the live stream aspects in a way.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough. Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Well, we already kind of have a little bit of a love relationship a little bit with Yuna, so you never know.
Grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
But yeah, so that was everything that had to be said and done there for Waka's side, but Kamari is not going to really go and speak to us at this point in time, but hey, you know what? The last other person that's going to be here is going to have to be with Yuna.
Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically this whole entire segment that's going to be happening is just a lot of dialogue. Now, mind you, we are in the halfway portion of this game, so normally every time whenever you go into like a halfway margin of some sort of game, you're always going to have to deal with a long type of cutscenes that are going to be just showing up every time. Like, let me tell you, I think, what was it, Final Fantasy 9 in a way? Like, during, like, halfway throughout that game, there was, like, a lot of text dialogue that was, like, showing up there.
You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry.
Well, we already kind of know that Jack is already still alive at this point in time, right?
Man, made me think about him.
Because we already went and known about that from Orin. And Orin already went and told us that basically Sin is Jacked. So that means he is alive. But the only one person that Titus can only be thinking about at this point in time is going to be his mom. And his mom is going to be the one that's going to go and show up as one of these Firefly type of creatures that are going to be showing up around.
Apologize for him anyway.
So yeah, I think all these floating floating things that are like up in the sky and everything, I think those are the Fireflies, right? I think that's how that works.
Makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother.
But yep, Titus just brought up about his mom, so his mom's already here.
It's her.
She's very pretty.
And of course, you already know what that means. We're going to be having to go and run into a little bit of a backstory with all the stuff that is going on currently with Titus at this point.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just figured something out.
What?
Why?
Oh, but never going to be figuring out that now. Well, basically, it seems like with Jack and his mom, they always kept on talking with each other most like all the time, right? And they never really spend a lot of time on even trying to speak on over towards to their own kid. Which I can probably see a reason why that Titus would kind of have like some sort of anger problem against with the family here.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother.
Yeah, they would spend more time with them talking with each other instead of their own kid. Man, that is not good.
When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Oh, man. I must sound so
Now,
stupid.
once we go and start heading off towards into the actual Thunder Plains itself, we're going to be learning a little bit of some tutorials about how to actually survive throughout the actual Thunder Plains that's going to be happening in just a little bit. Now, there is going to be like electricity and like and some other crazy type of stuff that's going to be showing up, and you don't really want to get yourself injured by anything like that when it happens.
Thanks for waiting.
Now, there is like special pillars and stuff that I believe you can actually keep yourself pretty much safe, but oh yeah. And now we got ourselves a problem where it seems like Lord Jiskel has finally decided to make his way on out of the actual Farplane, which that is not a good thing to go and do, because if a spirit gets on out of that Farplanes, you never know what exactly could be showing up from here. Like, the spirit could actually get somewhat like super angry or something that's going to show up. He's not going to be his normal self anymore.
Lord Jiskel.
He is
We should probably go and send him back to the way that he went and came from. And off we go. Or off he goes, I should say. But now we got some sort of special item that's there. Wonder what that could actually probably be. Maybe it could be equipment for Yuna or something.
We leave now.
Interesting.
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
Well, you can actually have the option between if you want to actually go and say something, or if you just want to just not really go and talk at all. Just gonna basically just kind of just let it slide and just let them just go and explain about everything that's gonna be happening from here.
But he stayed on Spira. Something. A powerful emotion.
Now, we will be returning back to Seymour's place.
Things happen.
And I think Yuna's gonna be doing some stuff within there.
It means he died an unclean death.
Because again, we're going to be in one of these type of segments where Yuna's going to be doing something and we kind of have to kind of wait a little bit until she is all set and finished with everything that's there.
Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
But there's going to be a little funny segment that's going to happen between with Lulu and ourselves that's going to be happening from here. Because you will actually have the option, I want to say, when Lulu actually goes and talks about what they, who is like your love interest that's going to happen within this game. And then you could go and literally say if it's going to be Lulu, or if you could go and just say something about with Yuna. And if you go and choose Lulu, it's actually kind of funny.
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
So yeah, now that little edit right there, that was just because I just wanted to just make sure exactly what was going on with us having to go and return back to the Farplanes, just so that I can see if the chest is going to be there. But unfortunately, we kind of have to wait a little bit until we start reaching off into the Thunder Plains for us to then go and return back to Gualasam.
One she loves. I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
Alright, so let's go and talk to her one more other time, and this should be the segment right here.
I've talked enough about that.
Oh yeah, and by the way, just so that I could just kind of just let you guys know is that, well, since it is going to be in this post-record week, where I did let you guys know during the last episode, well, during one of my videos from yesterday's video, was going and talking to you guys that I'm going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus break between the Twilight Princess series, since my sister is back right now.
Interesting.
And with her being back, and then with having all these other stuff going around right now throughout this week, I'm not going to really go out of my way to go and do Twilight Princess, or even not only that, but even go out of my way to do some live streams. So I think I already want to let you guys know about that. Also on Twitter, during the same as that type of time, that I was just going and telling you guys about what was the situation with Yokai Watch 3 as well.
Sorry.
But yeah, but after once I'm like done between this whole situation within this whole week with my sister and stuff, you guys should at least be able to go and see, hopefully within the next week of that type of time there, because I know that since my videos are going to be post-recorded, I won't be, well, things are going to be a little bit different, but you guys should at least be able to go and see a live stream there, both on Twitch and also on YouTube. But here we are, back we're at Seymour's place, and I have to say, I really do like this area. It looks pretty nice.
Lord Driscoll, please tell me, what can I do to help?
Yuna, let's go.
Yeah, no more looking at that portrait there. We need to get our butts moving there, Yuna. We need to head off to the Thunder Plains. Something that I don't really want to go and deal with right now, but we still have to go there.
They say Seymour went
Come, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Sorry, I had to go and say that.
Why would the Lord Maester head off without a peep to anyone?
Maybe he wasn't expecting Yuna's answer so soon.
I knew that at some point, like Tyler's gonna probably bring up that joke up, because like it's not actually known as Macarena, it's Macalania Temple.
You're a poor liar.
It's true, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.
Alright, you know what? Let's go. We have to head all the way down to the very far bottom of this area here. The same type of place that we met up with Shalinda, but we just have to go and reach off through this destination. And now here we go, moving a little bit further down the way to the Thunder Plains, to Macarena Woods, or I should say Macarena Woods.
Oh no, we're here.
So yeah, you want to be careful with all that lightning type of stuff that's going to be showing up here. Those pillars are going to be the things that are going to somewhat help ourselves out big time without having to get us completely shocked around over here.
We head north, not too near and not too far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
I think I forgot something in Guadosa.
For me, I'm not actually personally scared of lightning, but my sister is actually somewhat scared of lightning. But I think she grew out of it now, but... yeah, that's something that we don't want to do. Yeah, we need to seek for shelter, and at least there's a save point right underneath this actual underneath this pillar, so that we can be able to save while we can there. But we can also jump from out of the way onto those. So constantly mashing X, however, can be dangerous. Ooh, okay. So we have to kind of precisely use the X button at a given time. So we can't just keep on using X, however, all the time though. But yes, so now what we can do is that since we're over into the Thunder Plains, we're gonna go and take a little bit of a walk on over back to the Farplanes once more, and there should be a hidden special chest that is just right around in this area. And that is going to be for the, I think it's known as the Venus chest, I think. Or the Venus crest, I believe. We already had the Jupiter one, which I believe that's meant for more so for Waka there, but... here we go, Venus crest, and that's about it. See you guys then, and peace.